minutes of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The rookie from Ohio State. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Gardner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Here's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Running left is Henderson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they can't bring him down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Give them 18 on the play.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy. Hey, 5.
To the air, May.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. For the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 31 yards there and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw Penix.
And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Looking to throw. May.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. A gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
3rd and 2.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
They'll throw with May.
And it's intercepted. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Penix.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
They'll throw with Penix.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
For the Falcons field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
True knocks this one through the post.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Robinson up the middle. Oh, good move.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Now Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
To throw, it's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Henderson now on first and 10.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, what's that? Rip. Five.
Throwing here is made.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they will touch him down the neck before he gets the first. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Borregales now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
To the air, Penix. That's complete to Mooney.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and they're going to have a third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo.
They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 15. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
This one complete to Nicole Hardman. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll look to throw again.
They set up the screen for Henderson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Back to throw again. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
And now they'll shift things around.
33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Penix working out of the gun here. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
The Falcons take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here's May.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
To the air, May.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Looking to throw, Penix.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. They're probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. We'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, You don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important.
Everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Looking to throw. May.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Driving into and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's May.
He finds Davis complete. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. From the gun, it's May.
Yeah, he's got it.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Pats are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll throw with Penix. This pass is caught by London.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Robinson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Penix.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Christian Barmore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he'll be stopped in his tracks right at the 33. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he'll get this up past the 45.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They run once more with Henderson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Gibson.
They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
What's that?
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.